It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Knoll. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we know that we've been watching the new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and it's been intense. We have a couple great new additions, and it's been a little bit all over the board, but I just want to talk about one housewife in particular. Guys, we all know the iconic lips and the hair, Lisa Rinna, and she's speaking out a little bit against one of our former OGs. Now, this is a Lisa threatening to sue Lisa situation, and I'm always team LVP. I love Lisa Vanderpump, so I can't even imagine where Lisa Rinna is coming from, even though I really like Lisa Rinna as well. But this is exactly what's going on, so let's just break it down. If you guys remember from 2 years ago, season 9, Lisa Rinna and all of the other women in the cast were a part of this Puppygate situation. And we know how the housewives work. As soon as these franchises start filming, there's always one prominent storyline. And for that season, it was Puppygate. I mean, we've seen it with Denise Richards and Brandi Glanville, season 10. We've also seen it with Real Housewives of Atlanta this past season with Bolo, Strippergate. We've seen Pantygate. I mean, we've seen every gate, right? So the point is they made it into a storyline, but Lisa Rinna felt like there were other motives behind it. Lisa Rinna pointed out the fact that LVP before used this storyline between Brandi Glanville and Sheena Marie to segue into a new spinoff called Vanderpump Rules. Well, Vanderpump Rules is currently filming season 9, and it has been a huge success because anything this woman touches turns to gold. So you have to applaud her for that. She is an extremely smart businesswoman, and she's got this on lock. She knows exactly what she's doing. And honestly, if I were any of you or anyone who's watching, sit back and take notes because she is not going anywhere anytime soon. Now, Lisa Rinna did say that she is a hustler. She's a businesswoman as well, and she takes pride in what she does. She's obviously an actress, and we've seen her sell feather dusters, do pins, diapers, whatever you want to call them. And now she's doing Rinna Beauty. But she did make a comment a while back saying, if in fact this turns into a spinoff show, Puppygate, which it has, Vanderpump Dogs is set to premiere on Peacock on Wednesday, June 9th. If it turns into a reality show spinoff, then she will hear from Lisa Rinna's lawyers. But what? Why do you feel entitled to anything when it comes to this spinoff? Did you executive produce it? Were you casted for it? Did you film anything for it? Then it would make a little bit more sense, but that's not the case. I don't want to put words into Lisa Rinna's mouth. This is what she said. I'm a hustler and I make no bones about that. I think you should get paid for what you do. So my feelings, if we indeed did service a spinoff, I think we should be paid for it. She concluded that social media post by saying, if this indeed becomes another show, my lawyer will be calling. Okay, wait, hold on. We're obviously not done yet. There's more. Obviously, LVP thinks that this is a ridiculous situation. She doesn't feel like Rinna is entitled to any money from the spinoff. And to be honest with you, I kind of understand that. I can see where LVP is coming from. And before we continue on and say what LVP said, I just want to know from you guys, the fans, subscribers, anyone who's watching who is an avid Real Housewives of Beverly Hills watcher, what are your thoughts about this? Do you feel like LVP does in fact owe the cast money for allegedly servicing a spinoff show from Puppygate? Or do you think that Rinna might just be reaching for another check? Okay, let's get into Lisa Vanderpump's quote. Lisa said, well, does everybody? Do they deserve a check for overserved as well? Lisa said to Entertainment Tonight on June 3rd, because that was also filmed at my house. What does that have to do with anything? She added, I don't know who says that, but I have fond memories of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. One of her favorite old taglines is, I'm passionate about dogs, just not crazy about bitches. Actually, I do have to say this. LVP always had the most iconic taglines, and I really miss them. But hold on, wait. There's more. If you guys remember, there was a photo of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast when LVP was a part of it that a paparazzi had for Lisa, waiting for her when she walked out of a restaurant and had her, well, requested for her to sign it. Now, of course, LVP, with the fun, good-loving personality that she has, went on and crossed out some people's faces, and she thought it was funny. It was cute. Honestly, I think it might be British humor. I don't know what it is. I'm not here to speak on that, but the point is, Kyle Richards did not take too kindly to it. Kyle Richards was pointing out the fact that this photo allegedly belonged to a kid, and LVP's like, no, it didn't. It belonged to paparazzi. She wouldn't do that to a kid's cast photo who's asking for it to be signed. She did it because she thought it was funny, haha, and it was a paparazzi. So let's just make that very clear. Lisa said this. Again, Kyle makes it about her and said it was a kid's picture. But really, Lisa said it was a paparazzi's. She said, you know, when they have 10 by 12 cast photos and they want you to sign it, I said, yeah, I'll sign it. But I also thought it would be a little bit funny to put a mustache on Kyle Richards. And then she thought, okay, and said the paparazzi was loving it and that he was so excited. It's all innocent, guys. This is harmless. Lisa also added, but Kyle was starting to say that it was a kid's photo, but it was a paparazzi, a very sweet man who stands out on the side of Beverly Glen, and he had the photo, and he'll probably take the photo and sell it for a lot of money. I mean, it's cheeky. It might not be cute to Kyle because it's Kyle's face, but at the end of the day, is this really that big of a deal? This is another thing that I want you guys to comment below. I'm just curious. I need your opinions. Of course, we know that Vanderpump Dogs is going to premiere on June 9th on Peacock, but that's not the only thing. Vanderpump Rules is coming back. They're currently filming season 9, and there are a few new cast members. Lisa was also teasing the fact that everybody's been pent up for the last year, so it should be interesting. Everybody's ready to get out, party, share the challenges that they've faced, and move forward with their lives. Some of the cast members have even had babies. Congratulations to Lala Kent and Sheena Marie. But yeah, they're ready to move on. And everyone just wants to get out of the house. Who doesn't? We were in the middle of a major pandemic, a global pandemic where all of us sat inside and just wanted to be social. That wasn't possible, but now we're not taking it for granted anymore now that we can get out just a little bit more. I'm not saying we're not still in the middle of a pandemic, but restrictions are lifting. So now everyone can kind of see each other. They can socially distance. I mean, hell, the Housewives have been filming. Real Housewives of Atlanta filmed during the pandemic, Real Housewives of Potomac, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Real Housewives of Orange County, Real Housewives of Dallas, Real Housewives of New York, and Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So everyone has been filming, and they're taking the proper precautions to make sure that everything is good and that they're not trying to hurt or put anybody's lives in jeopardy. Now it's time for the Vanderpump Rules crew to get out and about, be a little bit social, and do what they do. And you guys know, if it's an LVP produced show, it's going to be good. With that being said, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills season 11 has faced some of the lowest ratings ever in Real Housewives of Beverly Hills history. So we're going to speak a little bit more on that, but in a totally different video, because if you haven't heard, Kathy Hilton has pretty much hinted at the fact that she would never take a full-time role. She doesn't want to be a diamond holder. And I just want to speak on this really quick. Everyone's like, oh, Kathy Hilton's fighting so hard for a diamond and she needs to be or wants to be a full-time role. No, she doesn't. Kathy Hilton is the epitome of Beverly Hills. If she wanted that diamond, she would have the diamond. Just to be fair. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead and comment below on this video. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that being said, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Check us out every Monday and Wednesday. Thanks for watching Up and Adam.